Hello, my fellow miracle workers. Thanks for joining me on the Miracles Attraction community page of Facebook for my weekly Wednesday Wisdom video. I'm Teresa McGallagher, and I'm here today to talk to you, actually tonight, this evening, to talk about the path of subtraction. But first, a couple of announcements before I forget, because I usually put them at the end, but I want to put them right up front and get them out of the way. So, first of all, Carly and I are writing an ebook about our experiences with miracles and our Miracles Tribe, and that will be coming out hopefully this summer, so stay tuned for that information. Secondly, we have an incredible newsletter that goes out about once a week, and you can sign up to receive that at www.miraclestribe.com, our website. So check that out. Third, I want to let you know that Carly and I are both available for coaching. If you feel the need to work with someone one-on-one because you're not having miracles in your life, reach out to us and we'll talk to you. And then lastly, we have a fun activity coming up the week of June the 27th. We are going to be doing a challenge here on this Miracles Attraction Community Facebook group page, and we'd love to have you participate and find out what it's like to live without complaints in a complaint-free world. It will blow your mind. It will shift your energy. It will change your experience. You will not believe it. It's a great experiment, and I hope that you will join us. So, last weekend, I was in North Carolina at the TAT Foundation as a speaker about A Course in Miracles. And TAT stands for Truth and Transmission. And that organization was founded by an awakened man from West Virginia named Richard Rose. So he tried to help other people become enlightened and wake up from this illusory dream. And he came up with a lot of different methods to help people in that journey. And it occurred to me while I was there speaking over the weekend that a lot of the methods that he created and that he tried to impart to others are very similar to the path of A Course in Miracles, but the vocabulary is different, the audience is different. So, it says in the preface of A Course in Miracles that there are 1,000 ways to reach the truth, and that the Course is just one path. It's not for everyone, but if it's for you, you know it, you feel it, there's a resonance, and different people have different paths. So what dawned on me while I was there is that the teaching of Richard Rose that he called retreating from untruth. He said you can't get to the truth, you can't know the truth, you can't find the truth. The truth is so much bigger and so much it's infinite, and the human mind can't grasp the truth. So to search for the truth is kind of a fruitless endeavor. And what he suggested was that instead you retreat from untruths. You back away from all the things that are false. And I thought this is so similar to the teachings of A Course in Miracles that says to deny the false, to deny the ego thought system, to deny all of the illusions and lies that the ego would have us glom onto. And when we do that, we end up with the truth, because the truth is always here. God is always here. Love is always here, but we can't see it, we can't feel it, and often we cannot experience it because we are blocked by untruths. The untruths create blockages to the awareness of love's presence. So what the heck am I talking about? I thought I would give you a couple of examples, and specifically from my personal experience. So one of the things that happened to me as a result of my practice, my spiritual practice, was that all my life I was plagued by doubts about the things I said and the things I did and if they were right or not. I would question myself relentlessly. I would say something at a party and then I'd think, why did I say that? Was that the right thing to say? Maybe I should have said this. Or I would do something for somebody and then I would think, was that the right thing? Maybe I should have done something else. I don't know. And this was a kind of a constant voice in my head for decades. One day, I suddenly realized that that voice had simply disappeared. It was just gone. It went away and it never came back. And I lost that sense of doubt, particularly self-doubt, about if I was okay, if I was doing okay, if I was doing things okay. And when that doubt went away, when it fell away, I was left with confidence, because that's the opposite of doubt. When you're filled with doubt, you can't feel confident. So what we try to do in the ego world often is that we try to get things. The ego's all about trying to get more, get better, get higher, achieve, right? We're trying to get confidence, and we think, oh, if I practice something until I master it, then I'll feel confident. If I get this better job with higher pay and more status, then I'll feel more confident. If I lose 30 pounds and I look slim and sexy, then I'll feel confident. And it's about trying to get something. But in actuality, the process is never about getting, it's about losing. It's about losing the doubt, losing the ego thought system. And then when that falls away, when that thing is lost, what is left is perfect, and what is left is fine. So you don't ever get to a place of self-love by criticizing yourself. You know, Abraham Hicks says you can't get here from there. If you've ever listened to Esther Hicks, she says no amount of upset will get you to a place of peace. No amount of conflict will get you to a place of joy. You're going this way. You can't get there from here. So you have to turn. The Course in Miracles says the first thing that has to happen is a change in direction. You have to change your direction. But it's never about getting self-love. You don't suddenly attain love for yourself or attain a sense of self-esteem. What happens is you lose the sense of unworthiness. You lose that voice in your head that says, there's something wrong with me. It's not a gain, it's a loss. Does that make sense? So, for example, you don't get rich. Instead, you lose a sense of feeling poor, a sense of lack, a sense of poverty, a sense of scarcity, a sense of limitation. When you lose those things, all of a sudden you are rich. You start to notice the richness in your life. You start to notice all the things that are available to you. You start to notice opportunities that you never saw before. You start to appreciate all the things in your life that you used to take for granted. You start to see the vastness of abundance that is available for you when you lose your belief in scarcity and lack and limitation. And it works the same way with health. You don't get health. You're never going to get to the place where you have a healthy body and a healthy mind. What you do is lose your belief in yourself as a vulnerable entity who can fall prey to illness and sickness. You lose that identity. You stop seeing yourself as this weak and vulnerable person who is susceptible to illness. And when you let go of that belief system, what is left behind is health, because health is your natural state. So I hope this is making sense to you. I'd love to hear if you have questions, if there are things that you would like for me and my partner Carly Hardy to talk about on this page. We're more than happy to serve and to share with you what we have learned in our spiritual journey. But the bottom line of this message here today is it's never about getting anything. It's never about getting the things that you think you want. It's about losing all the things that you don't want. It's about letting go of the beliefs that don't serve you. And how do you know which beliefs don't serve you? It's pretty easy. If it makes you feel bad, it's not for you. It's all about how you feel. Tune into your feeling. If it makes you feel guilty, if it gives you a sense of shame, If it makes you feel unworthy, if it makes you feel like there's something wrong with you, that is something to be released and let go of, so that the truth of who you are can shine through. And it's really that easy. It's really about looking at the belief system, about the things that you hold on to that you have never questioned, and saying, is that true? If it makes you feel bad, it's not true. It's not the truth. The truth feels good. The truth feels calm. The truth feels peaceful. The truth feels relaxing. The truth feels happy. The truth feels joyful. And the truth feels loving. That's how you can tell if you're on the right path. So, let go of the things that don't serve you. Let go of the things that suck you down. Let go of the people that make you feel crappy. Don't hang around with those people. Why are you hanging around with those people? You deserve better. You deserve the best. You're a holy child of God, and I love you. I'm Teresa McGallagher. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.